Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, and the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We've got the Washington Wizards and the Chicago Bulls. So with Lillard on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Weber is out there with Mobley. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's White in at the point. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Mobley. Just fine on the clock. And it's blocked. Leonard against White. Lanier, the pass to Leonard. Hayes with it. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Lanier. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Antetokounmpo hits the close-range jumper.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over White. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Bosh misses. And here are the Bulls now. Leonard, the pass to Hayes. Back to Leonard. Takes a three. Chris Weber comes up with a rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to visit with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "Do you have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Devin Booker missing his last shot, taken away by Hayes. Booker looking around. Pass to Leonard. Outside our test. Here's Lanier. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Leonard against White. Good, it's Bosh picking up the assist.
And that's just good court awareness by Bosh, finding the open man for the easy one.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to our test. Here's Lanier. Hayes with it. Here's Lanier. 4 on the shot clock. Here's our test. This Weber comes up with a rebound.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Stolen by our test. To the middle. Stolen by Weber. Pass to White. Weber looking around. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Another one falls for Washington.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Leonard on the wing. Tries again. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mobley. The Wizards with the lead. Antetokounmpo dishes to White. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
For the Wizards, Mobley.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Booker. Still scoreless. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Pass to Bosh. Now, here is Weber. Shot clock at 5. Good, it's Bosh picking up the assist. Bosh has got 3 assists now in this one. So it's Chicago now. They trail by 3. Leonard against White. Puts it up from 7. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Leonard's got his second basket.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's White. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. It's good. Here's Booker. Hayes up top. Leonard on the wing. White covering. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. The shot's good. Booker's got 5 now.
And we've spoken about Booker's two-way abilities. There we saw it all in one sequence.
To the wing on the left. Artest against Bosh. Shot clock at 6. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Artest. Now here's Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Stolen by Weber. Pass to Bosh. Antetokounmpo kicks to White. Now Mobley. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Great open look there. He has 6.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Everyone, time to make some noise. Here are your lovables.
Getting ready for the Wizards. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Mobley. McDaniels comes in for Weber. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Bosh. And Damian Lillard subbed in for White. Now here's Wallace. Leonard looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wallace with a screen on Lillard. A three from Leonard. Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Count that one. Here's Leonard. He has 7. Wallace outside. Pass to Hudson. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Ball against Giannis. Right side Wall. Here's Hudson. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8, and they double up Giannis. Chicago making some changes. Ball comes in for Hayes, and it's Goodrich in for Leonard.
Substitution for your Bulls. Ball, Goodrich.
Bulls on D, trailing by 2. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And Washington has possession. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis sets a screen for Hayward. Rebound by Wallace.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Antetokounmpo, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Goodrich. Offline with the baseline jumper. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And taken away by Wallace. McDaniels against Ball. Left side, Wall. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. McDaniels kicks to Lillard. Antetokounmpo up top. He's covered by Goodrich. Now the Bulls with it. Here's Hudson. Nails the wide open jump shot. Hudson's got 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Hayward. And here's the fast break. The finish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Hudson.
At the line for Chicago, Hudson. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Giannis against Goodrich. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 10 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls out front, they lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
Washington with the ball, trailing by 2. He's out there with Artest. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Lanier in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Leonard the bounce pass to the wing right side. He's the pass to Artest. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Weber's got the ball here for the Wizards. And White kicks to Bosch. Pass to Weber. Over Booker. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And that one's good by Giannis. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And here's Leonard. Pass to Hayes. Here's Lanier. Covered by Mobley. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Bosch misses. Bulls trail by 3. Right side Artest. And he banks in the layup.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Weber outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Weber hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Booker against Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Booker.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Floats it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
White against Leonard. Booker outside. over Giannis. And off the left side of the rim, and he swirls in for him. And that's now 9 points for Devin Booker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. A three. Good! Giannis from deep.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's Hayes. Booker the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. The three. Leonard so dangerous from deep.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Giannis. Calls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Courtyard.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Leonard. Pass to Artest. 6 to shoot. Throws it up high. Stolen by Weber. Giannis with it. Leonard picks him up. Stolen by Artest. Outside Leonard. Here's Booker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Here's Weber. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
He's off on the second. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Artest. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Chris Bosh. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Artest.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
And it's tied up with that one. Now White, 7 points in the game. Giannis outside. Back to White. Weber with a screen on Artest. Here's White. And again, Washington no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Artest kicks to Leonard. Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Weber. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Chicago, Hayes. 2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Giannis with it. 17 points in the game. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Left side, Bosch over Artest. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Weber. Weber's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Bosch has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. Pass to Hayes. Back to Leonard. Artest with the ball. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Wizards trail by 3. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Bosch going around him. Off target from outside. Bosch has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Hayes with the screen for Booker. Pass to Lanier. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's Leonard from 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here's White. He has 7. Loads it up there for Mobley. Stolen by Artest. Down low. Here's Lanier. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Antetokounmpo against Booker. A 3 from Bosch. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. McDaniels comes in for Weber. It's checked in for Bosch. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for White. Here's Ball. Pass to Wallace. Now Wall. Here's Hudson. Barrett covering. Wallace a screen. Hudson dishes to Wallace. And it's sent back by Kessler. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Lillard against Wall. Pass to Kessler. Knocks it loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Hudson. A pass to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here's McDaniels. Nothing on the board. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Outside, Wall. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bulls have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for Chicago, Wall. Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Wall nails both of them. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. 7-point differential. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for McDaniel. Another shot, and the layup is good.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Lillard against Wall. Wallace with the screen on Lillard to the middle. And Wallace snaps it in.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's Washington with it after the Bulls pick up 2. Giannis, no good. Pass to Goodrich. Wallace with a screen on Giannis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Barrett. Lillard from outside. Kept alive. Kessler finds Antetokounmpo to the left side wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ball against Lillard. Ball passes to Goodrich. It's the tip. Wizards trail by 7. Loads it up for Giannis. There's Giannis taking flight.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Back to Goodrich. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Goodrich against Giannis. Pass to McDaniels. Now Barrett. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And what a basket by Barrett. Looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Evan Mobley's checked in for Walker Kessler. Weber comes in for McDaniel. And it's White in for Lillard. Now here's Goodrich. Still without a basket. For 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Here's White. 7 points in the game. Weber kicks to White. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And again, Washington no good. Chicago leading by 5. 17-foot shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Washington. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's White. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wallace. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. White is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Weber, Then there's Mobley. And it's Bosh in at the 3 slot.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Weber. A shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 6 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Weber outside. Now Mobley. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. White's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Hayes with the screen for Leonard. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Possession, Washington.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. White against Leonard. Here's Weber. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Leonard on the wing. White covering. Pass to Hayes. Jacks up a 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Outside, out of the Kumbo. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 15 points for Leonard.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Weber outside. Pass to Mobley. Leonard against White. Weber with it. Buries it down low. Weber's got 11.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now here's Booker. Over onto Tacumbo. No good from Booker. Here's Bosh. Pass to White. Knocked away. Here's Weber. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Weber's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wizards.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Outside Leonard. And here's Hayes. Artest on the wing. He's covered by Bosh. Fires top of the key. And it's Artest missing. Wizards leading by 4. White dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bosh. Over Artest. And the shot no good, a bit short. Bosh has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Leonard kicks to Booker. There's a good screen. The long-range shot from Booker.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Washington now. They lead by 1. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 24. Second chance shot. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Leonard against White. Booker outside. From outside, off the mark. Washington leading now by 3. Now White. He's got 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from the wing. Now Bosh. Lets it go from deep. It's all in by the Bulls. Lanier's got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard the pass to Booker. Back to Leonard. Kicks it out to Booker. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Washington. Outside, White. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Loads it up there for Mobley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Bulls trail by 3. Booker outside. Pass to Hayes. 18 feet out, and the jumper is good. Hayes has got 8 points.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Weber with a screen on Booker. Giannis passes to Weber. Back to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Here's White. And again, Washington no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. For the lead, Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. White with it. He's got 9. Giannis outside. Bosch, a screen on Booker. Antetokounmpo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And during this game, they've sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
And he can't get the first one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
It's checked in for the Wizards. And he's good on the second. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now here's Hayes, guarded by Weber. Hayes the pass to Leonard. Shoots over White, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 17 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Please give a warm Chicago welcome to the Bulls.
So for the Wizards, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Gordon Hayward comes in for Weber, and Lillard subbed in for Derek White. Goodrich against Giannis. Hayward outside. To the paint. And Kessler throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And an
incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Here's Hudson. He has 6. Over Hayward. No good from Hudson. Wizards leading by 4. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Out to Barrett. The offensive rebound. Kessler with the bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Kessler's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Goodrich dishes to Wallace. Back to Goodrich. Outside, Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Yes, and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Wall.
And that one falls for Wall. Wizards leading by 3. Lillard outside. Barrett kicks to Hayward. Connects from 3-point range.
And the release on Hayward's shot just so smooth. He makes the play with urgency, but doesn't let that compromise his mechanics.
Now here's Ball. He has yet to score. Wallace with a screen for Wall. It's Goodrich on the wing. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ball surveying the defense. That one, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Ball passes to Wallace. Here's Goodrich.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Hudson. He's got 6. Wallace a screen. Here's Goodrich. Second chance effort. Wallace's shot is good.
Great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Lillard against Wall. Kessler setting the pick for Lillard. And again, Washington with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ball.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Ball. Lillard against Wall. And there's the try. And it's sent back by Kessler. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Wall. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Wall's got 9 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Lillard against Wall. Lillard dishes to Barrett. Back to Lillard. Off target from 3-point range. Wall looking for an opening, and it's ball in the corner. Here's the three. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the fourth.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter of what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Booker. Artest is out there with Hayes. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lanier in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Washington leading now by 6. Outside, White. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Booker. White against Leonard. Pass to Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 4-point game. Mobley the pass to Bosh. Wizards passing it around. Giannis is double. Up top, Weber. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And shot on the way. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 16 points for Devin Booker.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Leonard. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. From deep. And White, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. And the Wizards lead by 5.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Now here's Hayes. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by White. Goes up from the top of the key. Leonard, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Bosh. Mobley kicks to White. Bosh passes to Mobley. Just 3 to shoot. Chicago grabs the miss. Lanier's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Booker the pass to Lanier.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Now here's White. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Leonard picks him up. White, good.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Booker. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's the connection Leonard has with his guys. Knows when to go for that alley-oop.
White up top. He's covered by Leonard. Giannis high post. Leonard's there. And stolen by Leonard. Leonard down the lane. It counts. And the foul. That one on Weber.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Inside. Here's Mobley. And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Chicago trailing. And here's Leonard. To tie it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
Leonard
makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. So it's the Wizards now. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to White. Poke loose. Lets it go with a three. It's all in by the Bulls. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard finds Booker. Back to Leonard. Over White. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half. And so White will bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. Giannis outside. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Wizards making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
Substitution. Number 0. Damian Lillard.
Down low. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good by Giannis.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Now here's Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Shoots a fader. The rebound by Chris Webber. Webber's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley on the follow.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Leonard finagling one in close.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Giannis against Booker. Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got it all tied up now for the Wizards. And here are the Bulls now. Right side, Leonard. Kawhi Leonard battles for 2.
Tough buckets inside are nothing new to Kawhi. Having a hand in his face only sharpens the focus.
Lillard, the pass to Webber. Mobley, wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Hayes throws it down.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Chicago making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Weber. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Now here's Leonard. Outside Artest. Pass to Booker. Hayes with the screen for Booker. Booker with a three. He is a knockdown shooter.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Antetokounmpo against Booker. Antetokounmpo dishes to Weber. Count that one.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Now here's Leonard. Another three for Chicago.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Mobley finds Giannis. Mobley misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 39.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Leonard against Lillard. Wallace left side. 6 on the shot clock. Booker, no good. Wizards trail by 4. Bosch passes to Giannis. Bosch, a screen on Booker. Giannis high post. Working on Booker. Mobley misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Hayes, no good. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Lillard against Leonard. Outside Artest. And the Bulls with another miss. Bosch will bring it up for the Wizards. Lillard left side. Outside to Weber. Bosch passes to Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Booker against Antetokounmpo. Booker the pass to Artest. Off the mark and the drought continues. And it's Bosch in the corner. To take the lead, Mobley trying to free himself up. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Booker. Rebound by the Wizards. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
They go to the intentional foul.
Team foul. Shooting for Washington. Lillard. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Washington.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Artest dishes to Booker. Fires away from outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.